Hold up. You thought the drama ended? Nope. This is just the beginning. What unfolded at Papoose and Claressa Shields' private wedding felt like a wild crossover between Tyler Perry and Zeus Network madness. Imagine this: a wig tossed in the air, Remy Ma yelling, and a groom stuck like Elsa in a frozen moment at the altar. Pure chaos, betrayal, and drama so intense it could black out all 5 New York boroughs. So, what happens when you combine a bitter ex, a champion boxer, and a wedding meant to stay private? Pure chaos. Remy Ma didn't just crash the event. She dragged Claressa in front of shocked guests like it was the WWE main event. And Papoose? He stood there like his Wi-Fi cut out. We've got leaked videos, secret invites, and a lace front. Wig abandoned like a fallen soldier. What truly happened behind those velvet curtains? The mess is way deeper than you imagine. Let's rewind this chaotic tale because it didn't begin with once upon a time. It kicked off with Remy Ma wasn't invited. The setting: a dim, elegant ballroom hidden in the hills near Atlanta. Candlelight flickers softly. Violins play gently. Guests murmur praises about the bride's gown. Everything seems flawless. But in the realm of hip-hop royalty, calm always hides an approaching storm. The bride, Claressa Shields, 2-time Olympic gold medalist and fresh reality TV star. The groom, Papoose, the self-proclaimed king of loyalty, or so it seemed. Why was the wedding a secret? Rumor has it Claressa wanted to keep outside energy from spoiling her day. But you can't escape drama when it crashes in uninvited, wearing stilettos and flawless makeup, poised to go viral. Keep Remy Ma away. Easier said than done. She's not just any ex, she's Bronx royalty. After serving 7 years, she stepped out in heels and grabbed a record deal like it was hers by right. So how did she find out about the private wedding? According to an anonymous caterer with Wi-Fi, Remy caught the whole event on a private Snapchat story from a mutual friend, who forgot to hide it from her. Huge mistake. Remy didn't take it lightly. She arrived uninvited. No RSVP, no heads up, just red heels, a trench coat, and fierce determination. Sources say she slipped past security, told an usher, "Don't touch me, I've got history with the groom," and marched into the ballroom like it was a Bet Cypher finale. Meanwhile, Claressa Shields was mid-toast, mic in hand, champagne raised, guests applauding. Then suddenly, the music stopped. Gasps. And whispers rippled through the room. A bridesmaid muttered, "Oh no, she's here." Then Remy Ma moved in silence. She strode to the stage, locked eyes with Papoose, then faced Claressa and snatched her wig like it was owed money. The wig snatch that shook the world. Not hype. Multiple insiders confirmed it. A leaked video, now removed from TikTok, for graphic hair trauma, showed Remy gripping Claressa's lace front, shouting, "You thought I wouldn't find out?" Guests dove behind flower centerpieces, phones raised, filming like rookies on their first TMZ assignment. And Papoose? Totally frozen. The same guy who once rapped, "I'll never let them disrespect my queen," just stood there. Mouth agape, clutching the ring box like it was Exhibit A. One guest shared, "It was like his soul left the building. He was literally buffering in real life." Meanwhile, Claressa, remember, a 2-time Olympic champ and trained fighter, didn't throw a single punch. Nope. She stood firm, clutching her wig in one hand and her pride in the other, quietly, whispering to her maid of honor. Maybe it was "grab my purse" or "fetch my gloves." Either way, she kept it cool with Olympic-level poise. And security? Totally MIA. Why? Because in classic chaotic event style, they were apparently on break, savoring the vegan buffet outside. Yep. While wigs flew and secrets spilled, the security team was busy munching on tofu sliders. But here's where the chaos flips into dark comedy. One guest, supposedly Papoose's cousin, swears that after the wig snatch, Remy stayed. Calm, she raised her glass, scanned the stunned room, and toasted, "To loyalty. May it rest in peace." Shakespeare? Who? The room fell completely silent. One woman fainted. Another tried to live stream but forgot her phone was still on selfie mode. Meanwhile, Claressa hit all 5 stages of lace front grief: shock, denial, anger, bargaining, and planning to drag someone later. Just when you thought the drama had peaked, it hadn't. Because Remy still had more to say. She grabbed a manila envelope. What was inside? Not wedding invites nor a legal warning? No way. It contained proof. Supposedly packed with DM screenshots, hotel bills, and almost everything but a polygraph test. Welcome to the evidence games. A guest near the front said. Remy waved the documents like a mic drop and announced, "You've been sneaking around since last August. You said it was for boxing. You never mentioned this kind of ring." Suddenly, the entire room filled with gasps, murmurs bouncing off the walls in disbelief. Heads turned sharply, eyes stretched wide in shock. This moment had moved far beyond a wig. It had become about lies, double lives, and a man who'd pledged forever to 2 different women. In seconds, the foundation of his reality began to collapse. The same man once praised for his love now stood fully exposed, every deception laid bare. The reactions weren't just to the scene, they were to the betrayal, the broken promises, that came crashing down in a heartbeat. Every gaze stayed fixed on him, demanding clarity, searching for some truth. Yet nothing came, just silence. It wasn't only an identity that was revealed tonight, it was love, faith, and loyalty, ripped open in front of everyone, with no way to turn back. And the most unbelievable part? The entire disaster. Every shocked reaction, every finger point, each painful silence ended up being streamed live by accident. Apparently, the wedding DJ, caught up in the madness, forgot to turn off his Twitch feed. So while Claressa fumbled with her wig and tried to grasp what had just happened, social media was already in flames. The video spread instantly, landing on Instagram's Explore page, reshared by the Shade Room with a blazing emoji, analyzed, post by post on Lipstick Alley, and, absurdly, roasted by a fake Twitter account pretending to be Remy's chihuahua. Memes poured in by the second. Audiences picked their sides. Hashtags exploded. What began as a deeply personal unraveling quickly escalated into an internet-wide circus, one that couldn't be undone or ignored, no matter how hard anyone tried. As Remy Ma turned to exit, flipping her hair like a final bow, something unexpected happened. Papoose blinked. After standing frozen like a wax figure at Madame Tussauds, he finally snapped out of it. But instead of comforting his new bride or stopping the chaos, he walked toward Remy. Not Claressa. Remy. We've seen messy breakups before, but this was love and hip-hop, resurrection. He didn't just approach her. He leaned in, close, and whispered something only she could hear. One guest, who jokingly claimed to be a lip-reading expert from binge-watching reality shows, swore Papoose whispered, "I told you I wasn't ready. They pushed this wedding without me." Wait, who's they? Claressa, her manager, the glam team, the wedding planner? Rumors had already been swirling that Claressa was speeding things up, eager to finalize before any new Remy drama broke. And that so-called private ceremony? Yeah. It might not have been the mutual decision those fancy gold-embossed invites made it look like. And here's the twist. That manila envelope Remy dropped? Papoose picked it up. Not to return it, not to discard it. He just clutched it like a secret journal full of truth. Meanwhile, Claressa stood frozen. One lash loose, half her hair gone, trying to process the chaos. Bridesmaids were in full meltdown mode. Someone from the groom's crew yelled, "This is why you don't do backyard weddings with industry folks!" And in the corner, the violinist silently packed up, muttering, "I played for this?" Then boom. The moment that truly blew up. Online. One of Claressa's cousins, call her Keandra with the curls, rushed across the dance floor, aiming straight for Remy Ma. Oh no, you thought the drama ended? Not even close. This escalated into a full-on Bronx versus Flint battle, right in the middle of a $60,000 wedding party. But Remy? Totally unfazed. She moved like it was all planned, dodged the attack like a seasoned dancer on tour, and fired back with the now famous line, "Touch me and I'll leak more screenshots than an Android user." The crowd totally shook. Finally, 40 minutes. Late and already winded, security arrived to calm things down. But seriously, how do you de-escalate a Remy Ma entrance? That's like trying to extinguish a 5-alarm blaze with a tiny water bottle. No chance. By then, half the guests had already left. The cake? Still untouched. The DJ? Trapped spinning Beyoncé's Best Thing I Never Had on loop. Like heartbreak itself chose the playlist. And oh, the internet went wild. The moment that wig-snatching video dropped, it was game over. Wigged-out weddings started trending before the bouquet even flew. Memes flooded in faster than the open bar drinks. One viral tweet joked, "Remy really said speak now or forever snatch this lace." Another showed Papoose's shocked face captioned, "Watching your whole reputation vanish in one blink." And Claressa? Trained for fights in the ring, but forgot to train her guest list. Then the fake text surfaced. Yeah, you saw that coming. Leaked DMs showed Claressa messaging Papoose while Remy still lived there, even secretly liking his posts before the divorce was final. The biggest shocker? Claressa's message. She won't be around forever. At the wedding, Remy left. Like a queen, but her driver made a detour to the same hotel Claressa and Papoose reserved, though Papoose never arrived. Claressa was left alone. She later accused Remy of harassment and filed a lawsuit. Remy responded with a documentary claiming emotional self-defense. A leaked voicemail from Papoose said, "I never stopped loving you." Was this love or strategy? The internet split, and the drama escalates.